How are you feeling after that result, performance, and controversial incidents, shall we say?
Yeah, frustrated for sure about the results. I have to be honest, I'm really proud of my players. I think tonight the performance was a good performance as a team. It's always difficult to say that when you lose the game, but I think if you analyze the performance we put on the pitch, I think, we created enough again, like to be in a better place in terms of results. I think, we hit the post twice in the first 10 minutes. I think in these games, when you are able to score, it just changed the game mentally. And about the officials, it's really frustrating. Again, it's always more difficult to complain about the referees when you lost the game, but to be honest, it's not good enough. And I think we need to really find solutions. I think when you are playing a quarter-final of the Champions League, you need to respect more the women's game. You need to respect more the players, because they work hard every week to put a good performance on the pitch. And for sure, the first goal is a goal. I don't see with the VAR how you cannot allow that goal. That's a shame, to be honest. So it is what it is. Nothing we can control about that. And we just need to now focus on the next game and the game on next week.
What was said to you, the players?
Nothing. It's always the same. Like when you go to them and you ask them like to check the situation and to make sure they make the right decision. Yeah, they just always say, we are checking, but they make the wrong decision. So, and nothing changed, I think. But to be honest, when a human make a mistake, I think you can understand a little bit more. But when there is the VAR, it's really difficult. And I think it's not been the first time for us this season in Champions League. I think when we played Barcelona, I think we scored the goal with Macario, and I think that goal was not offside. And it changed a lot, because if we had won that game in that moment, I think the story was different. So, I just think they need to be better.
Thanks, Anton.
Hey, Sonia.
Hi.
Just to kind of build on that, you say you want obviously the women's games to be more respected, and in what way do you think they could change things? Are you on about maybe bringing in more experienced referees in the men's game for these competitions?
Bringing the best. We deserve the best referees, so bringing the best. I think if it has to be coming from the men's game, maybe. If it has to be the women's coming from the women's game, but the best ones, I think we need to make that decisions, because again, it's really frustrating. I think we need to bring competence, which is the most important.
And obviously, you talk about VAR and how it's a bit more understandable when it's human error. Are you a fan of VAR in the women's game? I think it's good, and we need to have the VAR in the women's game. It's just for now, like maybe having the right people to check the situations and being able to make the right decision when they check the situation. Because football game is physical and there are duels in the games, and again, I can't understand why the first one was not allowed when you check it. Do you think if that goal would have stood, the outcome of the game might have been different?
It's difficult to say, but it's for sure important, because it was an important moment just before half time, and the result would have been different. So it's difficult to say it would have changed, but for sure, it's really frustrating when you think you deserve to have that goal, and you don't. Thank you.
Hi, Sonia. You
Hi.
talk about the need to respect the women's game. Do you feel like if we were sitting here playing a men's Champions League quarter-final tonight, that a different decision would have been made on the incident with Berman's goal?
I hope so. I just hope so, because it was the right decision to just allow the goal. So,
And I know there's a bit of time till the second leg next week, but would it be fair to say that it feels like that's a season-defining game for you now, next Wednesday?
Again, it will be tough. We are losing by 2 goals now, but I told you, like, from now until the end of the season, we'll take game by game. Our mentality in Chelsea, the squad, the players, the staff, myself, we will fight hard. I think you already understood, like, this season, nothing is easy for us in many aspects, but we still have belief, confidence. I think the performance we put on the pitch tonight was a good performance, so we'll take that and we'll make sure, going into the game next week, we'll try to come back from the result tonight.
Amy, thank you.
Sonia, this time last year you were 2 goals down from the first leg against Manchester City and you managed to turn that around at Stamford Bridge as well. That must be something that you can sort of look back on, and especially to give confidence to the players that it can be done.
Yeah, as I said, I think we need to go into every game with belief, confidence. I think we still have quality in the squad, in the team, to achieve great things. Nothing will be easy. We are going to face, again, a really good team. Arsenal is a really good team. But if I don't have the belief, the confidence, I just stay home. So, that's my job, to make sure, I give the belief and the confidence to the players. But I think when we'll analyze the performance tonight, it will bring that confidence and that belief.
Thank you.
Helen.
Sonia, it felt like a much better performance than against London City. Would you agree?
Yes, in terms of the content we put on the pitch. But if you look at both teams, I think we had different players on the pitch, more experience. It was a different context, different game, different competition. So every game has her own story. And I think, tonight was actually, I think, again, a good performance.
Because the only thing I thought both games had in common is Chelsea played well in bursts, but they didn't play necessarily all the way through. There were drops. Would you agree with that? There were drops?
Tonight or tonight? We had in first half from the 20 to the 30 minutes a little bit of a drop. I think in the second half maybe a little bit, but actually I think we had some really good moments where I think when you have these moments in these games you need to be more clinical and efficient, and maybe if we would have been able to do that we would have been in a better place in terms of result as well.
You must have been pleased overall.
Again, I'm proud of my players. I think they gave their whole, and they are doing everything they can. I think as a team, as individuals, as a club, we are trying our best. We'll continue to do that.
Catherine, thank you.
Hi, Catherine.
You said before the game that Adam was sort of touching on whether she would make it tonight. How close was she to being available and be expected to make it?
I tried to pretend a little bit, but she was not close to make it for the game. We'll assess her day by day because we know her ankle is unstable. Sometimes Aggie is surprising because she can recover quite well and quick. So we'll see for the weekend if she can be in contention.
So she's not in contention?
We'll see tomorrow.
Any more for any more? All right, lovely.
Cool. Thank you, everyone.